How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
What do you think of the signs?
Your lies, hate, theft, greed, lust, porn, fornication, LGBTQ, abortion, arson, death, and hell. So
Yeah.
you think that we should all die?
We'll read the other side. That it's good to have. See, that's mostly the bad news. This is the good news. See, now,
Jesus Christ died for sinners, was buried, was raised, was seen, saved your life. Repent and believe.
that kind of makes sense, or you have questions, or
No, I'm happy for you.
happy? So, do you know where you're?
That you found Jesus.
Do you know where you're going to go when you die? That's kind of our
Absolutely,
biggest question.
I do know where I'm gonna go.
Heaven?
Does it matter to
in the
you
ground?
where I go?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Why does it
Absolutely.
matter to you where I go?
Well, you know, ever heard the fireman analogy? You got a person in a burning house. They're asleep on the couch, just snoring away, and the fire's roaring. You got about 2 minutes to get them out, right? What do? Do you go in and rescue them like a fireman should, or you just let them burn?
Yeah, but what about the airplane analogy? Like save yourself kind of thing?
Well, the fireman has the proper equipment. He has fireproof suit. And I think that's a good analogy, a fireproof suit, right? And that's what we have in Jesus. So yeah. So yeah, the airplane analogy is that you got to jump out of a plane. You know, we're all going to have to take that jump to death, right? Do you know when you're going to die?
No.
Okay, well, and that's a good point. So we all have to take that jump to death, right? And so we need to put on the parachute before we jump, right? Because what happens if we jump without the parachute?
You die.
Yeah, you hit the ground at about 140 miles an hour, depending on the windage and the height and all that. So, but it's awful. It's a terrible thing. So would you say you, like, just morality-wise, are you a good person, would you say?
Absolutely.
You are, okay.
Yeah,
And you
because
agree
I
with the
love
Bible. The Bible says that. The Bible says that each man will proclaim his own goodness, right?
Yeah.
So here's the standard, the 10 Commandments. Have you kept the 10 Commandments, do you think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. So here's a follow-up question to that. How many lies do you think you've told in your life? Just like a rough estimate. More than 10?
Are we talking white lies?
Any lies? Just a lie?
I mean, it's more than 10.
More than 10?
Sure,
More than
yeah.
50? Okay. So what would you be called if you told more than 50 lies? What do you think the word is? So you got a rude person that's interrupting our conversation. If that's the idea. Are you on the de-escalation team? He's on the de-escalation team, evidently. You haven't been through the training, man. You got to get the training. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Did you take the de-escalation training?
Yes.
Okay, good. Right on.
Yeah.
Now, we want peaceful conversation. I mean, how bad would it be somebody like that suppressing free speech right in front of the Veterans Memorial where men and women died?
Yeah, my brother actually has a brick in there.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Actually,
thank you
my
for his
brother,
service. I mean,
my
that's...
service as well. I'm a veteran.
Okay,
My
well,
sister's a
thank you for
veteran.
your
My
service,
father's
yeah.
a veteran.
Yeah.
I come from a military family.
Very good, very good.
And I serve to support these people.
Yeah.
And I serve to support their ability to congregate peacefully without being told that
Oh.
we're going to go to hell.
Well, we don't know that. We're not saying that. I'm not saying that. How would you...
Earned death.
Yeah, earn. That's
Okay.
key.
All of us,
Yeah, that's key.
us too. Trust Jesus, be saved. Right?
Hello.
So don't misrepresent us. We've all earned death. That's why it's we.
Greetings in
Our.
the name of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Ours, everybody here, right?
We have
Our.
to-
I didn't say you.
What other protests do you guys go to?
What's
Who
that?
else do you protest against?
Well, we're not protesting. We're proclaiming the gospel. But yeah, we went to Ben Pride was the last one we went.
Do
We've
you
been
go
to
to
Eugene.
other non-pride events?
Oh yeah. We go to abortion mills. You know,
Do you
where they kill
ever,
babies.
like white supremacists? Do you ever
We haven't had
go
any
for
gatherings.
them?
We would go. I would totally.
You should definitely
I
look
would
at Portland.
like if the KKK were walking down the street or they were
about
gathering
Bad
something.
Boys?
We would definitely go and preach the gospel. What's that now?
I never see people with these signs and white supremacist rallies. I know Portland is great with them, so it feels hypocritical.
Well, I haven't seen one yet. I would definitely. I promise you, I would definitely go if
So
I had the
how did you hear
opportunity.
about this one?
just on social media and on the internet. You know, do you have internet access?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I
So,
work in
if you just type in Klamath Pride, it's everywhere.
Well, I recommend looking at Portland because Portland has a huge white supremacist issue, and they are just as deserving of this message as us.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
If you think about it, Oregon was actually the only state admitted to the Union with laws saying black men and women couldn't live here.
I'm sorry.
Oregon was the only state added to the Union that had laws on the books preventing black men and
Oh
women
yeah,
from living
that's
here.
horrible. Yeah.
It's got
So
an
we're-
immensely racist history.
We're totally against discrimination of any kind. Now, I wouldn't use the term racist because there's only one race, right? There's the human race.
That is technically true. I'm actually
Yeah.
taking, so I do anthropology, and I was actually just doing a biocultural construction of race class. And you're absolutely right, there's only one human race. But racialization is the act of